Let's try that again. Now that my NVIDIA broadcast is turned on. Because I'm trying to rush to get up on here. Sorry about this. Like, all I hear is the music. Sorry about that. Was trying to get a hold. Was like getting a hold of Mikkel. Mikkel wasn't in town here, guys. So I was coordinating with him a little bit, seeing if I'm doing this show solo. I'd set it up one way, or if he's here, set it up another way. It took me a little bit to get a hold of him, and then once I got a hold of him, it was like, scramble, go, 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 go. I don't have it set up that way. I wasn't sure if he was going to be here. So I had to undo some of the stuff. So, yo, what is up? Little time mining by the dip. Yes, not financial advice, but totally true. Jason's like, FA by the dip. It's like, but how many dips do I gotta buy? I know, it's like you reach into your back pocket and you're like, my dip card's full. Because there's nothing left in the fucking bank account. Yo! What up, keeper of the code? What is going on? It has been too long since I've seen you two, my man. Glad you're here. Glad to have you here. Yo! What's going on, everybody? So Mikkel will be here. He will be a little late. He is in a Airbnb, sitting there at like I said, he was he's out of town dealing with some family stuff. So he said he was driving, so that's just what took me a little bit of trying to get a hold of my home Doge. Let's go ahead and get this screen popped open a little bit better. Let's get the chat out of my way so I could sit here and look at stuff. Yo! So, how is everybody doing on this weekend? How is everybody like looking at wise for the holidays, guys? You know, what you guys doing for the holidays? Drop it in the chat. You staying in? You going over to family? Going over to grandma's? Yo! Let me know. Drop it in the chat. We're gonna be staying. Me and the Weefy are gonna be staying at home. We usually go out to my family's places all the freaking time. So this year she opted to stay in, which is fine. But what are you guys all doing? Like, FA, what up, Crypto Badell? Just got on. What did I miss? Didn't miss much. You missed me forgetting to turn my NVIDIA broadcast on because I was like trying to quickly scramble to get back, get on here because Mikkel's out of town. So if you didn't know, Mikkel's out of town. I'm sure you knew from yesterday. But he'll be on in a little bit. I'm just kind of waiting for him. And then, what are you doing for the holiday, my man? DCA Adventure, what do you think? 300. Oh, man, why are... Hold on here. Twitchy account. Wrong account again. Switch account. I'm like not in the DCA Adventure side of this. Hold on, guys. Whoops. Because then now I can see when people are chatting directly at me. Hey, look at that. Crypto Patel asked me a question. It pops up better this way. 300 for a 3060 Ti FE. What do you think? It wouldn't be too bad. If you were looking for a card, not bad. I would say it's not bad of a deal. The 3060 Ti's, it was the better performance out of the 3060 out of the 60 class. FE being pretty decent. Like, I'm hosting family this year. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. You got the fam coming over. That is awesome. It does. Like, I might be buying more cards for Xmas season. It's like, I have no family. Oh, that sucks. Like, no family to go visit with. Poopy. Sorry to hear that, my man. Sorry to hear that. Nice, nice, nice. Hey, man, as long as it's, it's like it's taken care of, because it probably is out of warranty. So you won't see any real warranty on there. Right, keeper of the code. It's like, I remember making a killing on those for $1,200, right? All right, now I'm kind of set up a little bit nicer. Now I got Chad over here. Bam. So I know, man. It's like you go from boom to bust, man. Now we're in the bust cycle. I hope this hits NVIDIA in the pocketbook severely, because there's all of these mining rigs that are being sold secondhand market now, and I hope all these scalpers and NVIDIA get stuffed. How low can the S9 drop down to power consumption? Oh, power consumption wise, I've had mine down to about, it would bounce between about 800 and 950 for like 10 terahash. I mean, the hash rate and power consumption are going to be pretty relative. So as you start dropping down the power, it's going to affect the hash rate, because you're not giving all the chips that full range of power. It'll it'll run cooler, so the need for fans, the demand on that is not so bad either. I mean, there's a whole bunch of pros and cons, I guess you would say, with like underclocking and undervolting the ASIC chips themselves. I mean, you get longevity of the chips because you're never getting them hot enough to actually hurt themselves. Let's see here. The fans aren't wailing away, so if you got it in a house, you're not going to be able to hear it from across the room, because the fans will be turned down because it's not using as much power. I mean, just plug one hash board in. Well, I mean, that's the equivalent of running it just with one hash board. So I mean, you can sit there and turn it on and only put the power in the one hash board, and it'll run just fine. Yo, what up, Gandhi stuff and things? What's up? What's up? Like, what's up, Mining Nation? That's right, guys. That is right. All right. So, in the hardware news out there, guys, we've got the Intel Core i9 13900KS hitting 6 gigahertz CPU, allegedly tested with Cinebench software. The new benchmarks featuring Intel's flagship 24-core CPU has been shared by ChillDog. The leaker has already provided very similar testing result features with the 13th Gen Core's non-K series just a few days ago. Thus far, the track record for this hardware leaker has been excellent, which means that the data presented is very likely to be accurate. The unreleased Core i9-13900KS processor has been shared, focusing on one benchmark only. This is Cinebench R23, single and multi-threaded score showing 5% and 3% increase respectively over the existing i9-13900K SKU. According to what's already known with the upcoming 13900KS variant, it is designed to take the single core performance lead thanks to a maximum of 6 gigahertz clock out of the box, guys. Yo! What you guys chit-chatting up over here? It's like eBay stuff. But, so, again, this is only on one core, guys. Single core was able to hit 6 gigahertz. You're not going to, that's something that Intel has been very good about, is their single core performance like that. I wouldn't be, how can I say it? Like, I'm not surprised that they were able to pull something like this off, where AMD has been trying to get that consistency of the higher clock focus. Ooh, we got somebody trying to get in here. Yo. Let's see if this works for him. Oh. We have a Mikkel coming in. FA for Mikkel. Yo. The guy was banned from eBay for life 15 years ago. Let's see how long it takes for Crypto Mikkel to get up into this room. I don't know if he's got a laptop with him. Whatnot. Not sure. Not sure how he's doing this. What up, Kyle Rusa? Coming in with that FA. That's what's up. So while we're waiting for Crypto Mikkel, I'll continue here. The i9-13900KS is the upcoming Raptor Lake S desktop CPU with 24 cores, 8 performance, and 16 efficiency cores. With the default target board power increased from 125 watts to 150. Still a whole lot less wattage than my Threadripper here, that's coming in at a cool 180 watts. And I don't even have 24 cores. I'm sitting at 12 core. So I don't even have the big bad boy Threadripper, and my Threadripper is already pulling way more power, but I've got more multi-threaded performance on this bad boy. I don't have any efficiency cores on here. So basically, for the majority of what most people will use, and it's kind of fun. So think of these CPUs as being basically an 8-core if you're going to use it as balls to the wall, right? So if you're an Intel person, you're gonna game with this thing. If you've got something that's going to be CPU dependent, you're going to want to have a few performance cores. And then anything that's non-essential can get shoved off onto the efficiency cores. Windows can run in the background on an efficiency core while the game sits there and siphons on the performance cores, right? Where AMD is just like, here, take all the cores. You get what you get. It's like Crit the Bedell. I need that Threadripper for my new Chia plots. I have 80 terabytes more being mail ordered soon. Oh my god, going all in on hard drives, huh? All the L3 pluses have worked. S9 isn't here yet. I've gotten an S9 off of eBay. It worked. I had no issues with it. It's sitting at the facility right now mining. And then I bought a lot of L3 pluses on eBay, and then a few in person. Is Mikkel actually somewhat here? I see that he's muted.
Yeah, I'm muted.
Woo! Woo! Get to hear that sensual voice. Woo! How you doing, bro?
I'm doing all right.
Nice.
A long day.
Yeah.
Long day. See if I can. There we go. What is up?
Not a whole lot. Do you have the phone plugged in?
Not anymore.
It sometimes it's recommended while you're doing this. That's all. My phone operates a lot better.
Yeah.
You know, something about, hitting those cores really hard.
Right. This is lagging pretty bad for me.
Yeah, you're a little laggy.
YouTube side.
Yeah, you're a little laggy.
Yeah. I'll plug my phone back in. I don't know if that will help it at all.
Sometimes with mine it helps. Like it like boosts signal. It's got a thing that it will cut down the amount of power allotted to the signal boosting. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. It's okay though.
Right.
Could be the hotel Wi-Fi. I'm not using any Wi-Fi, sir. No Wi-Fi here.
Right. You better not be.
No Wi-Fi here, sir.
That's nasty.
I will probably stop my video just that way it's not all laggy and you can just hear me.
Yeah, right. Pick one process.
Yeah, just pick the easy one. Kurt Bedell, how's the baby? Baby's doing okay. He's back home with the wife. At the current time, I'm all the way out in Florida. I'm out in the Florida.
Noise. You close enough to say hi to Serpent?
I wish, man. Serpent would be the first place I would go.
I know
that's not nice, dude. It is cold as shit here right now. It feels like I'm at home. Like I left Oklahoma to come here to thought I was gonna get some warm weather.
Are you in Maine? Are you on mainland or are you on the Wang?
I'm right on the coast, man.
Really?
So, Pensacola is right there on the edge, front top.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dude, I wish I was gonna go meet Hawk. That'd be dope. Hawk is 4+ hours south of me. And I will not be driving 4 more hours.
Right.
I will not make it an 18-hour trip.
Man, it'd be fun, they say.
Not when you're the only one driving.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, no thanks.
Too funny.
And I wish
Too
I could.
funny.
I wish I could sign those cards for you though, Crypto Badell. That'd be dope.
Little times like what CPU coins y'all mining? Every so often I'll throw a little hash rate at Monero. Bamboo coin changed its name, was BMB.
No, I didn't see that.
No, did not see that.
But what coins am I mining, man? So, Litecoin, Dogecoin.
Well, he was saying what CPU coins y'all mining.
CPU. That just it's coin. Sorry. CPU coins. I'm not mining any CPU coins right at this moment.
Yeah, every once in a while, I'll like I said, I'll throw a little bit of hash rate at Monero.
Yeah, Monero and Darrow are two pretty good, solid CPU coin projects.
Right.
Easy.
Monero's just got a lot of zombie miners on the network, and what designates a zombie miner is that it's computer viruses that are mining away in the background on somebody's computer, and they don't realize it. They just know their computer is running like dog shit.
Computer viruses, man, there's been a lot of malware-based overclocking softwares this year.
Oh yeah, see, I put that all in the virus category, really.
I mean, even if you can go as far down as like WordPress websites. So there's like an actual plugin on WordPress for like Monero mining on your website, and it'll anyone that comes onto your website mines Monero for you. Like, and it is a WordPress plugin on WordPress. Like, it is an official plugin from WordPress. So take that into consideration.
There used to be a script that I was able to, if I wanted to, not that I've ever done it, if I wanted to, I just know how to do it. Because you go down the rabbit hole learning how to code fucking Monero for XMRig, you'll figure out a few different tips and tricks down the trade, and you're like, oh my lord, what is this? But you can run a script and input it into, let's say, you go onto a website to give a review. I can input the script into the review end of it, and if they don't have any security that'll stop this, it'll start mining on their server while it's sitting there in their database.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Oh yeah, I mean, XMRig has so many different ways of being implemented. It is insane.
Yeah, it's the biggest one because you get to do everything in private.
And Monero, the XMRig is so easy to manipulate too. Oh my god. Open source for the win.
It's all open source.
Oh my god. Every which way you want to implement XMRig, it's open source. Shit you not. Every bit of it.
Nice. Crypto Patel. Funny. Monero Ocean is what I have on my 5950X on. Mines multiple coins and converts them all to Monero. Yep.
Yep,
Monero
that's what I do.
Will automatically mine whatever is profitable.
Yep. And that's exactly what I do. My man.
Without ever having to change your actual miner.
Nope.
That's the thing.
Yep. I love it.
You're not changing your miner at all. It's just the pool's doing the work for you.
Yeah, Monero Ocean is so nice for that. They're like, hey, we see a solution here.
to Bedell. I heard about Vicks Vapor Rub on the edge of a candle top. So like burning a candle with Vicks Vapor Rub around it.
Yeah, rubbed around the outside. Yeah, it puts it in Vicks Vapor Rub into the air, helps you breathe.
Really?
It's like walking into a Vic. It's like it's like having a cough drop in your room.
Yeah, I use the Vicks like shower tablets.
Yeah.
And so when you take like a nice hot shower, you throw it in the shower and it like puts out like eucalyptus and like into like the steam of the shower. It's pretty
I
intense.
I used to get the little like inhalable ones too. It's like you just put it right to your nose. It's like
Yeah.
breathe. Like whoa.
Yeah, the shower steamers are nice.
I know.
use
The
those
wife's like,
with
I
the-
haven't
we use
seen that
those
in
with the
years.
baby. We haven't seen. No, we've been using that with the baby.
Oh,
Just
nice.
throwing it in there, turning the shower on. It's like as hot as it can go, and just like sitting outside the shower with him.
Right,
with the
right.
Curtain with the curtain closed, so it's just steam and
Yep.
steam
Get
and
that
eucalyptus
sauna.
in the air. Yep.
Don't worry, your kid is being equipped with the latest and greatest warfare for germs. He will come out on the other side meaner, leaner, and with nuclear weapons for those viruses.
Yeah, he's still got a hardcore cough, man.
Yeah.
I was on the phone with the wife earlier, and he was coughing like hard, man. Poor kid.
For sure, little time hunting and enjoy. Yo.
Yeah. Had to clear out the nasal lines and lung capacity. Yep.
Yep.
So
So
hard with the baby too, because the baby just swallows the crap that he coughs up. You know,
Yeah.
like just because he doesn't know. So you have to like catch it, and if you don't, he just swallows it. And I'm like, well, that's not helping.
So, did you ever catch the Intel Core i9 13900KS?
No, I usually don't pay attention to Intel CPUs.
I try not to be AMD biased with at least on the CPUs. Intel has done good. You know, they've done good. They won't shrink their die sets, but they've done good.
Yeah.
But they've actually got it where one single core performance 6 gigahertz running on running on Cinebench R23.
6 gigahertz is quite impressive.
Yeah, right. I mean, granted, it's only one core, but you know that's something that Intel was always known for is their single core performance
Density.
punch. Yeah, their single core performance was amazing. But it's like I'm not sure if I really like the 8 performance cores and 16 efficiency cores. Like just give me the power. I want the power.
Yeah. I don't know how long. Cribbledale says, how has anyone ordered from GPU risers? How long does it take to ship? It's just been 3 days, but nothing yet. 3 days is usually what I knew of last time for it to ship around that time.
Yeah,
But
like 3 to
it's
4
also
days.
The holidays, so that's around the holidays. So I mean, shipping times will be delayed for sure.
Yeah.
I had to get something shipped the other day, right before I left for Florida. I needed it there overnight, and they said, so overnight is basically going to be 3-day shipping. She said, you might as well not waste your money. She goes, it won't get there for 3 days. I guarantee you that. And I said, oh, all right.
Right.
But I won't waste my money then.
So I can never say this company's name. So Bike Ski, they make water blocks.
Yeah.
Uh, they actually have some out for the ARCs now. The
Yeah,
A770 and the
yep,
A380.
yep, yep. EK was releasing some too.
I saw
I
EK
just
with them.
I just don't understand why. It's unnecessary. I mean, if you're building, maybe if you're just like you already have a custom loop, you know what I mean? Like you can just pipe it in.
Right.
But like the car definitely doesn't need it.
No, not at all.
It's not a necessity, that's for sure.
But I do like the look on it though.
Yeah, they look nice.
With the it's got like a nice little cut on them.
I haven't seen the bite ski ones though, but
Yeah, the bite skis ones are these things are like pretty nice looking actually. I mean, to me they look pretty decent. Man, put that right up on the
MX4 fine for RX 580s. Yeah, MX4's fine. He's MX4 on everything.
right MX4 the world.
Yeah, man. What do I use to clean old thermal paste? 90%. I mean, 80% is fine, but 90% is best. Rubbing alcohol and a Q-tip or a soft, like paper
Microfiber.
towel.
I use a
I use paper
microfiber.
towel. Yeah, we got super fucking soft paper towels, so
I don't get the
I would-
fancy
I
ones.
would-
I wouldn't
Dude,
even
you
wipe
know,
a
like-
baby's bum with my stuff. It could be so hard sometimes.
Dude, so like, I don't know. It's like a new brand or something that's out here, and I've never used it before, but it was cheaper than all the other brands that like we normally use, right? And I bought them, and I was like, going on the cheap, budget time, and they are like, I would wipe my butt with them. They are that soft. Like it is like odd. I was like when I first opened the package and I grabbed one, I was like, what is this? It's like a giant toilet paper roll. I'm like, what in the world? Like, it's weird. But yeah. Wild stuff. Yeah, microfiber towel. If you can get the thermal paste off. Q-tip's fine. If it's hard, you can use like a index card
Right,
or an old business card.
Right, a business card that's cardboard, good quality.
Yeah.
This is
That
one of
makes
my
it easy.
personal.
That just kind of scrapes it off.
Oh yeah,
Especially if it's kind of like
crusty and hard.
crusty, yeah, hard. You can just use the corner of the thing and just kind of tilt the card sideways, and it'll all just kind of fall off.
Right. Little plastic scraper tool too. That's not like hard as a rock.
The one you use to spread thermal paste with.
Yeah, sometimes that's a little too soft.
Yeah. But when all else fails, Q-tips for the win.
Right.
Q-tips and rubbing alcohol.
So did you see that Asus ROG Strix came out with a white edition?
I seen like the white, like Strix, and it had like lettering on the front side, right?
It's exactly like the non-white edition, the one that's like red, black, and blue or whatever. It's just that now they've taken it out and made it white, and then they left the end being still the RGB puke on the end of it.
Not white, yeah. It's white.
Yeah. Man, that's what it is, guys. Right there on the screen. It's like it's got the white on there, but it's got that puke RGB at the very end, though. I'm quite disappointed.
Oh yeah. Okay. I see it.
I'm quite disappointed. It's like some people might like the white edition because they got an all white build and they're like, I want ROG Strix and white. But the motherboard still is not white. And I'm not talking about the PCB and the graphics card that I always bitch about, that everybody can't fucking pay whatever to fucking make the PCB white instead of black. Galax can do it. I'm just saying. But that's just a small little minor gripe compared to the rest of the ROG Strix motherboards are not going to be all white. So even then,
The 550s have a white one.
is that the
100%.
ROG? Is it ROG Strix though?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the ROG Strix, and it's white.
No
100%.
shit! They finally came
Yeah,
out with
the
a white
B550.
one. Oh, I stand corrected then. Damn.
Yeah, I was looking at it between that and the black one for the wife's PC, and I went with black. They also have like the Gundam one, and it's white, and it's from Asus. I don't know that it's a Strix, but there is a white Strix board.
I don't know if I would consider that like really white. I mean the shroud on the top covers across everything is white. But the PCB itself, I mean, I don't see one that's like I see one that's like with all the covers and everything being blacked out, and then I see one with the covers being white. But the main motherboard itself is still black.
I mean, I guess, yeah. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so I mean, like, ROG Strix was never, like, to me, was never a brand to have that clean, all-white build that some people enjoy building. You know, white fans, you know, white chassis, white power supply, I mean, white cabling. I mean, I've seen people get nuts with it. Absolutely. And, you know, but I've never thought of, you know, ROG Strix being the one to really blend in with it, unless you're doing a black and white theme. Then if you're doing a black and white theme, then I can see this working then.
Oh, Kurt Badella definitely is. So, I mean, don't feel bad for asking. He says, I just wanted to make sure. He goes, I don't know if CPU paste is different than GPU paste. They are definitely different. MX4 is just non-conductive.
Yeah.
So you have to watch out. There are some thermal pastes that are semi-conductive. And you can't use those on GPUs, like liquid metal, for instance.
On the higher end side of it, you've got Thermal Grizzly Hydronaut, or you've got the you've got the Cryonaut Extreme. If you ever see those extreme overclockers and they've got pink goop on their stuff, it's this stuff right here.
Is that? Yeah. But yeah, there are.
Otherwise, you know, like I said, MX4. I love this stuff. I've got a tube of it. These pads are pretty decent.
Oh, the Gillette pads.
Yeah, they're pretty decent. They're pretty decent. Let's see here, and then you got the Arctic pads. These are pretty decent. I go with these. Let's see here. Anything else? Anything else in here? Ooh, no. Nope, that's it. And then cleaning wise,
as long as it's non-conductive,
right? And then cleaning wise, you know, I've got alcohol pads. Oh, that's funny. I've got Q-tips in here. I got microfiber that I usually have to go grab out of the laundry room because I keep it clean. You know.
Thanks. Yeah, like using liquid metal. You're not supposed to use that on a GPU because it is conductive.
Well, you can use it,
It is safe, but
but
the moment it leaves that die, you're shit out of luck.
Well, no. We see what I would do at that point if I was going to use it on the die, and that'd be the only place to use it. You
Thermal
coat
paste for ASICs. That's a good one.
You coat the components that are all around the chip with clear nail polish, and then you don't have to worry. Then you don't have to worry about the liquid metal getting on anything. Just don't be a pig about putting it on there and getting it everywhere on top of it.
Use it sparingly.
Yeah, less is more. Thermal paste for ASICs. Kyle Rosa, you need to be more specific. Which ASIC are you talking about? Because if you are talking about like the Antminers, there's no thermal paste on that. They are soldered onto the chipset.
Yeah.
So you'd have to re-tin the ASIC chip, and then you'd have
some of those like little chipsets that are on them. They're not thermal paste. They're like a thermal pad, but they're like really sticky. And they kind of like fuse to the actual like MOSFETs. But yeah, or the cooler chips. But most of them, like the S19s, if I'm not mistaken, they're
soldered.
Those are soldered on. But what was it, the S17s, right?
Yeah, the S17.
It was like a block, a full-on block.
That was
screwed on.
Yep, that was second. That was the last generation on the S17s because they were having such a quality control issues on the S17 chips on there that they were delaminating, and the ASIC cooler would fall off. So at the very end, they couldn't get the quality control, going the way they needed to. So they just soldered on a little ferrule nut onto the grounding strips on the board, and then they screwed the whole cooler down because you don't
screwing them down was really efficient too. Like it made the miners really good because
really efficient. Oh my god!
It's you're spreading the heat amongst a single block instead of a little bitty multiple blocks, because that's the gap stops the transfer of heat to the other pieces. So a large single piece, like huge block of aluminum will disperse that heat better than a lot of little ones. Avalons are a single block, and they apply it like Bondo.
Oh, they got that. They've got this chunky pink stuff. I don't even know what the hell it is. I scraped that crap
for sure.
Oh my god, yeah, this stuff I know exact. They used it on the E3s. So, oh my god, yeah, it was disgusting. The Antminer E3 used the same stuff, and it was such a pain in the butt. So for that one, I would go with like MX5, or go with the Thermal Grizzly Hydronaut for the Avalons. And you should be fine with that. Or you can go with the Cryonaut Extreme, my pink stuff. So this stuff here, Thermal Grizzly, Cryonaut Extreme. It comes in a nice little tube like this. And it's pink. Oh, my camera stopped. There we go. Trying to get to see it, but yeah, it is as pink gets. So that would be what I would use on it myself personally. I'd rather have a thermal paste that is got a high thermal conductivity, especially on an ASIC. ASICs die in a hurry. They die so quickly. Oh, fucking! Did you hear about MSI?
Mm-mm.
So they haven't launched an AMD card yet.
Okay.
Everybody else has. Everyone else, and I wonder if Nvidia like swamped them with taking over on on EVGA side. And now they have to they put more research and development into the Nvidia side of it, that it delayed MSI to launch out the way that they were supposed to, because when you do a late delay on a launch something like this, you miss out on a lion's share of sales, because you miss out on the hype of the window of everybody. Oh, it's coming out, it's coming out, it's coming
window of
out.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Interesting. Really interesting. Yeah, I didn't really think about that.
Right. Because it's like it's supposed to come out according to sources, at the beginning, Q1 of next year. I mean, it's not that far away, but still.
Right.
And it's almost it almost acts. It seems like it's like MSI might be skipping this.
Yeah, we're just gonna skip this generation.
Right.
We'll catch you on the next one. So what's up with your FPGA comeback title?
Oh yeah.
Before we get out of here.
So that one FPGA that you've known about for more than a year, that has resurfaced itself back into the news cycle as being something brand new.
Yeah, so you're
This is your wheelhouse.
E300. Yeah.
Yep.
The brand new but not new.
Right.
Or FPGA.
Yeah. I figured this was this was a title for you.
Not like brand new.
No, not at all.
Not as new as everyone makes it out to be. It's been around for a hot minute. That's why it's sold out. It's because it's been selling for at least 6 to 8 months, if not a year.
Right.
It's been a thing. And which, of course, if anybody knows what an E300 is, which they will be changing the name of the E300, so make sure you pay attention to that, because they'll be different. Because all an E300 is right now, anyway. What is an E300? I think they're changing it to an E388. I think is going to be the new name. I think it's if you look in Team Red Miner, they've already prepared the change for it, and they call it something different in Team Red Miner, because right now E300s are the BCU 1525 chips, which is the VU P13 chips, Xilinx chips. So each one of the control boards on an E300 is basically a single BCU, just with correct power delivery. I mean, it's extremely efficient, because you can hash the same hash rate that a BCU can per board and pull about half to a quarter less watts. So it's a whole lot more efficient, and then you get 3 of them per housing. So it's getting 3 BCUs in a single case, and they're done making them, but if you have, they have a service where if you have broken BCUs, if the board is broken, the chip has to be good. They'll reball the chip onto an E300 board, but you have to have 3 of them. So you have to send in all 3. That way it reballs into an E300. And it's cheaper than buying an E300 because you're delivering the chips. They don't have to buy them and source them and sell them to you for an upcharge.
Right.
So, but yeah, they're definitely a thing. Definitely been a thing.
Right. And this is all because of Team Red Miner supporting FPGAs now, right?
Yeah, well, it just makes it easier for people.
Right. It's
Which
so
is
weird that
kinda-
they've got like a bit stream built right into it. You know, it's like
right into the miner. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even need an XJ tag for a lot of the things. Like you don't even need the license, which is I don't know.
It just means it's un.
I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about that. You know what I mean? It's like
It's unregulated.
But
Yeah, exactly.
it is, but, like, FPGAs are a different kind of breed of things, and Team Red Miner kind of took, in my opinion, money away from other hardworking developers and everything, and just gave it to you in like a nice, pretty package.
I would
and
like
then
to
slapped a
know
10%
which
fee on it. Like
I
which is
would
kinda
like
shitty.
I would like to know which dev went over there.
It was probably someone from Hash Altcoin. To be
You know
honest.
it. You know it. I'm just saying this is this is
Squirrel probably most likely. Is probably the most likely situation.
Sometimes I wouldn't I wouldn't put it past GPU hoarder.
Definitely they probably, I mean, if they did, they definitely wouldn't say he's the developer. They'd be smart to like not say who's the developer.
Oh yeah.
And they say that I think it's TDD is the person that made the streams, and because he's the one he's active in the FPGA community, so it's pretty sure it's him.
Wow.
But I don't know who he is or she is. I don't know who.
Right.
So, yeah.
I mean, if it only supports the older hardware, I can see that not being that should be a zero-sum issue for the FPGA community. I think.
I don't know. I'm cool with it, but for like the use of the FPGA community, you know what I mean? Like it brings more people into it. But I don't know. It's also like you get a 10% dev fee on Caspa mining with it. So you have the 10% dev fee, plus you have the pool fee, plus Caspa has like a miner's fee. So like when it's all said and done, man, like you're at like 15%. Like that's terrible. Like,
yeah.
You're like that's not okay.
No.
And they give you, and then they give you the ETC bit stream for 2% or 4%, whatever it is.
Right.
Like greedy mining is what I like to think of it as. It's like you're only doing it because it's profitable. Once it's not profitable, I bet you they'll lower the fee.
That's how it's always been, though. You know, it's like how many of the devs that
it's ever been in like the bitstream community. You know how like FPGAs are like
No.
it's usually it's cut and dry. Like it is what it is, and that's what it is.
It
like,
has to like. No, I've sat there and heard some of the bitstream developers sit or watched them sit there and chat with other people going, the reason why we don't have a bitstream for it is that there's not if you run the numbers, if we were to make it, you yourself would not be profitable.
Their fees and everything else, like it's always cut and dry. It's not like like that.
But it's like but they don't.
The private stream for Caspa is less than than 10%.
Right. And the way that they're looking at it is like, why make a minor
And you don't even got to
for
pay for it. Like, you just have to be in the crowd. That's it.
yeah. For like I said, for older hardware, I don't really see that as being an issue. I think that that's fine. Due to the fact that you're looking at.
It's pretty efficient. It's an efficient district, so like I can't. I'm
Right.
not knocking on the stream. The stream's good.
No, neither am I. I'm not. But if somebody wants to utilize it because they've got older hardware, they're not in that FPGA community to get those bit streams, or they're not that tech savvy. They were just told, "Hey, get this minor, you'll make money with it," right? And here they are going, "Well, I did that. Now what?"
I feel bad for the people that are gonna buy all these FPGAs, and then like when the stream's not profitable anymore, and then there's like, oh, there's these other bit streams and stuff, and they're like, well, how do I do that?
Right. Oh yeah.
Like, oh no. Or the fact that you can still use your next JTAG license and be able to control your voltages and undervolt your FPGA and not burn it up, like so many people are about to do.
Oh yeah.
I feel so bad for all those BCUs that are gonna get killed.
Yep.
There's already not many of them left, man.
I know, and it's bad enough that they're
becoming extinct.
The more that they get ran because they had power control issues.
Yep. And thermal runaways.
Right. And I had two that were fine with I never had a thermal runaway issue on them.
No,
it was a voltage control issue.
Yeah. I've never personally seen a thermal runaway.
Right.
I've only heard about it through like bad experiences.
Right.
Which is when FPGA, the BCU in particular, has a 110 degrees Celsius cutoff switch. And if it does not cut off at 110 degrees Celsius, it'll keep ramping the core up and just keep going. And it'll just go until it fucking
commits suicide.
Down.
Yep.
And it'll like pop and melt down right there on your board. I've heard of fires like it's like a legit thing.
Yep.
Like they're crazy, man.
It's 24 volt being fed.
Yeah. It's wild.
24 volts enough to arc. If you can arc, you can cause a fire.
Yep. It's pretty crazy.
So yeah, I mean,
crazy. That was a known issue. Thermal runaways and
power delivery problem. Yep. And both of mine suffered of bad voltages. My temperatures were spot on all the time. I never saw those cards really get above 90 degrees C.
Yep.
So, I mean, temperature-wise, perfect.
BCUs are great. You just have to have a good one.
Yeah.
Like if you buy a used one, unfortunately you can't buy them new anymore.
Right.
If you could, they'd be great because people could buy them new, and now, people know this years later of how to fix those kind of problems ahead of time. But there's no more new ones, so a lot of them are kind of already hurt.
Well, Squirrel's scammy ass is out of business anyway, so.
Well, I mean, no one's even made a new BUP13 BC type of FPGA.
No.
Just no one's made one based off that chip because there are no more of those chips being made.
No, they've moved beyond that. That's why. Yeah.
They discontinued that chip, so there's no more. I think there's still chips out there. I think that's how they're making. That's how they made some of the E300s.
Right.
Because there was a stockpile of chips. They probably bought the stockpile off of Squirrel, probably, most likely, in the liquidations.
Yep.
If they're smart, they would have. Got that crap at a discount.
Well, if they bought it off of Squirrel than the whole we had a warehouse fire that they were trying to tell everybody was a lie.
Yeah. Who knows, man? We'll never know the story. We'll never know the true story of that.
No, not at all. Not at all.
One of those things that like we'll never know.
And GPU Hoarder like blocked anybody that would have started asking him questions.
Yeah, man. Crazy shit.
Oh yeah.
Do you have redirect set up for chump change?
I do not. I can fix that right meow.
Set up real fast before we head out of here. If you guys have any questions, put them in the chat before we roll out of here. For show.
Oh damn. We got Chump and Tech Shinji.
Dang.
Right? Give it to Chump? Or should we give Tech Shinji some love?
Let's do Tech Shinji tonight.
All right, we're gonna redirect you guys to Tech Shinji. Yo,
let's give him some love tonight. He's never on whenever we're on. So.
I know, right? We can actually give him. So when you guys jump in there, guys, give them a hashtag DCA raid so they know where you're coming from. Yo, that is what's up. That'll be legit, guys.
I faded that.
Yeah. So thank you everybody for being here. All that good stuff while we were having some awesome conversations with my man over here, Mikkel. Yo. Well, he's on vacay, basically. Well, kind of a vacay. Kinda. Not really, but kinda. So.
I just wish it was warmer here. I expected to come into Florida and be warmer.
I know. And
so
then
yesterday, bro, dude, it was like 100% humidity, and dude, like my blue jeans were sticking to my leg. The static was so high.
Static? There should have been no static. It should have been just.
My first thing was, I was like, how do people mine in this? Like, this is physically like not okay.
That's not static. It's the moisture getting stuck. Static is you get static when there's no moisture.
I could feel like the hairs standing up on my leg between my pant legs. I'm like, dude, it was static all day long.
That's because the winds were coming. The way that the winds were blowing.
It is wild.
It wasn't very humid. It dropped you. That cold temperature will drop humidity.
There was 100% humidity.
You're not gonna get static off of that. I'm just saying.
It was wild.
Yeah,
it was uncomfortable.
I'm sure.
I didn't care for it.
No. Yeah, and then what 28 days. I might be able to do if I've got enough. I got enough to be able to do it off of my phone. I will be in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic.
Oh yeah, it's coming up, huh? Yeah, because it's next month.
Hells yeah, bro.
December, man. Part of the end of the year, bro.
I know, right.
Already end of a year. Wow.
Man, this resort has that kite surfing.
All right.
Where you got the big you have like a big old parachute that catches the wind and it pulls you on a wakeboard across the ocean. It's like, yeah, if you see those people doing like 20-30 foot jumps, yeah, it's this.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm not cool with. I'm not like the biggest fan of heights, so it's like going up in the air on some of those like parasailing ones, like tied to the boat. No thanks, man. You ain't gonna catch me doing that. But like doing what you're doing, like wakeboarding, that's fun. Wakeboarding's fun. Snowboarding's fun.
Yeah, I'm a snowboarder, and I'll catch big air.
Grounded to the ground is where I like to be.
You see, but snowboarding, you'll catch a big air. You do it right. I mean, some gnarly
Yeah, I mean,
air,
I used to
gnarly.
BMX. I used to BMX, so like I gotta catch air on ramps. That's like a different story. You're coming back down, and
I'm
you know
gonna
you're
get
coming
you.
back down.
I'm gonna get you fucking bungee jumping, bro.
Oh no, thanks.
Oh yeah, yeah.
My buddy tried to get me jump.
We're gonna get you over.
I was not. No, thank you.
You see, bungee jumping is its little brother. You're sitting on. It's like, it's you get all the free fall with none of the danger.
Hard fucking pass.
And it's so cool to be able to sit there and you feel yourself like it.
Cool.
You start stretching. No, this is the part that's cool. I don't care who anybody is. Everybody sits there and they say the same thing. It's that point where the bungee cord is like getting taut, and you can feel the pressure on your around your legs. Right? It's not really on your ankles. It's clamped around your legs really nicely. And you feel like you're in a cartoon where like Wile E. Coyote comes down and he stops and he's like, and he looks around, he's like, I just messed up here, and you go the other direction. Oh god, it's the coolest sensation to feel yourself just come to a stop with all the gravity. You're like, what happens now? And you just start going back up. And you're like, oh god, we're going again. But all right, guys. While Mikel seems like he's dying over there.
Stuff, unfortunately.
Right. All right. Well, we'll definitely everybody smash that Lizzie like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, all that good stuff. If you would like to join the Discord, links down below, guys. It is totally free to join. Come join the fun, join the shenanigans. It's all down in the Discord, guys. And if you'd like to help support the team, and you'd like to have your rigs hosted at the facility, and you wanted to guarantee your position on a shelf, right? You might want to get into DCA your mining and get on the VIP waiting list. Yo! That's what's up. Hell yeah, Kyle Rosa, FA and Knight. Yeah, everybody drop those FAs in the Chizity chat before we slide up out of here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. All that good stuff. And we'll see you guys. Right? Enjoy Tech Shinji. Give a big hashtag DCA raid when you get up over there, guys. Let them know that we sent you there. Yo! With that being said, peace out, stay savage, and may your watts be low and your hash be high. We'll see you in the next one.
Later.